So today we're taking the water taxi. Fort Lauderdale is sometimes referred to as the Venice of America because of all of its canals and waterways. There are literally so many neighborhoods that have direct access to the water, either in front of or behind their house.
Hi, and welcome to Aiken Adventures,
where we're taking you to do all the best things and all the best places all around Florida.
Today we're taking you on the water taxi in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
You can think of the water taxi as public transportation in Fort Lauderdale for tourists. It's a hop-on, hop-off tour on the water. We'll place the address for this parking garage in the description below. While you can hop on the water taxi at any of the stops, the first stop on the map is the Stranahan House, so we thought that we would start the tour there. The historic Stranahan House is the former home of the founders of Fort Lauderdale, Frank and Ivy Stranahan. In a brief tour of the home, you can learn much about the history of Fort Lauderdale and about the Stranahans themselves. For more information about this location, there's a link to a video in the description below. Right in front of the Stranahan House are a number of brochures and magazines to help you navigate your tour of Fort Lauderdale. Be sure to stop by the Stranahan House to learn more about the area. Also located at stop number 1 and adjacent to the Stranahan House is the Riverwalk. This beautiful park lines the New River and is a great place to spend a day together as a family.
Vivian's having a great time here on the Riverwalk.
There's even a whole section of outdoor exercise equipment.
Are you ready to get on the water taxi?
Yeah!
It was actually really easy to get the stroller onto the boat. We had no hassle.
I'm gonna stay on the lower level because of the stroller. Stop number 2 is Olas Boulevard. Olas Boulevard is a major east to west thoroughfare in Fort Lauderdale. It sort of serves as the main street area. In this district, you'll of course find shops, restaurants, stores, boutiques, art galleries, and so much more. For more information about this district, we'll place a link for another video in the description below. It's so cool seeing all these houses.
They're so big.
They share lots of interesting information about Fort Lauderdale, the history, and then also the owners of these homes and how they made their wealth. But it's really difficult to hear, actually. They call that Beer Can Island. Stop number 3 is the 15th Street Fisheries. You can feed tarpon fish or you can feed yourself. It's a local restaurant. It's a little pricey, so we're not getting off here. Stop number 4, you can hop off and then take another boat down to the Hollywood Beach Boardwalk. Next, we're passing by Port Everglades. Look at these giant cruise ships. And there's some dolphins. Stops 5 and 6 are located at the beach. We're grabbing lunch at the Drunken Taco. It's spring break, and actually this is the quieter place on the beach right now. It's super crowded because it's spring break right now, and it's so loud. But it's not always like this. It's not always this crazy. We usually come at a quieter time of year. In fact, this is the craziest it's ever been when we've come down. Also nearby stop number 6 is the Beach Place by Hilton. Inside the Beach Place, you'll find a few restaurants, some shops, and also parking is available. For now, we're gonna head back to the water taxi. Navigating the walkways with the stroller, though, throughout the city is a little bit more challenging. We're at stop number 7 and we're heading to the Galleria Mall. First we had to walk through the hotel lobby of this hotel here, and now we're just gonna walk right across the street to the Galleria Mall. Hey. It was a little bit of a hike, but we made it to the entrance. All right, we have a couple of goals here at the Galleria Mall. We're going to enjoy the cool air conditioning and the quieter atmosphere and let Vivian rest for just a little bit. And I'm gonna get something to drink. Maybe we can find some coffee for Elena. All right. First mission accomplished. I got some Coke Zero, and we got something for Vivian to drink. Wow, this art store looks really eccentric.
This piece right behind me is on sale for only $249.
Something unusual about this mall is that actually Elena and I went here on our honeymoon because we were sailing out of Port Everglades. We remember it being a little more vacant than it currently is, but actually there's a lot of stuff in this mall now. Most malls are trending the other way. We were unsuccessful in getting Vivian to rest, but Pierce conked right out.
They don't have a Starbucks in the mall, unfortunately. There is one across the street, but I did find some coffee at this little shop called Kono's, and it's mostly gelato, but they also have some coffee drinks.
Just a brief walk back to the hotel, and we're heading back to the water taxi. Stop number 8 is the Hugh Taylor Birch State Park. We don't know exactly what's contained in here yet, but we're gonna do a little exploring, and what we hope for is that we'll find a playground. And looking at the map, it looks like that we might be in luck. Just around the corner from where the water taxi dropped us off should be a picnic area, and there looks like there might be a playground nearby there. Hugh Taylor Birch State Park is a nice break from the hustle and bustle that is South Florida's urban sprawl. It kind of serves as Fort Lauderdale's Central Park. This far, there's a great big beautiful open field, but I don't see a playground yet. So with a little walking further, we found a swing set. Vivian's a little disappointed. I think she was hoping for some slides and maybe a jungle gym of some kind. There's a really great paved loop that goes all the way around the park, and it's shared by motorists, bicyclists, pedestrians. Additionally, the park boasts several amenities like picnic shelters and hiking trails. I could not find any information about how long this loop happens to be, but let me just say that it's already really long, and that for every child you have, you can double it. Right, Vivian? All right, we found another playground, and this one looks a little more promising.
Yeah!
All right, on to the next stops. Stop number 9 is a couple of restaurants. There's Shooters and Flip Flops. And the final stop is stop number 10. And the final stop is Boat Campers, which is another restaurant. It's Friday night and Boat Campers is super busy, but right across the street, there's this whole shopping district where there are restaurants and small boutiques and stores. And we found some restaurants that we think will be a little less expensive and probably a little less crowded. We found it, it's called Pizza Rustica, but it's kind of a small place. It's kind of straight and narrow. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna navigate having the baby and Vivian and all that and fit into this little room. That wasn't so bad. We got pepperoni pizza all around. If you'd like to know more about fun things to do during your next visit in Fort Lauderdale, click this video right here.